Welcome to Y'all Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, are y'all gaming? I'm Coney, and I'm here with TK. Sorry we weren't here last week. We didn't want to. I didn't want to see you guys. I was sick of you guys. Didn't want to see you one time. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We're chilling. I wanted to talk about Genesis last week, but then we didn't get a chance. How was it?
Genesis was great. The outside of doing finals at midnight, it was a great time.
That was mad late, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty late out there. It's
Good
not
Lord.
really not my favorite. We'll definitely say that. But the action was good. Mr. Genesis has proven that he is Mr. Genesis again, and that was a fun watch. Hanging out at the Guild House was fun as per usual. And then it was just overall good time. Overall good time. Got to see a lot of people that you don't get to normally see. I mean, I saw like old heads. Rich Brown was there. He played.
Oh really? Wow.
Tyrant was there. Yeah, like a lot of the guys that we knew from we were younger. So it was cool to see some of the old heads return. And then just some great competition all together. My boy Mute's getting second, very close to getting that first place, but
I wanted him to win
it's Mr. Genesis.
so bad. I wanted so badly for him to win. I was watching the whole time. He was right there. Like, I don't know. I thought he had it, and I stayed until 3 a.m. to see Leo win, which made me kind of mad. Like, what was I staying up for anyway? I was kind of mad by that.
Definitely a honk shoe moment,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
I should have known better. I should have been like, okay, it's Leo. He's going to win, so whatever. But Genesis looked fun. I don't know what events are on the horizon now. I mean, I know there's Level Up at Expo, but
we got Level Up. We got Major Upset. As far as like what's coming up soon, I think it's just Level Up and Collision. But then you got Major Upset in April, and there's Frosty Faustings this weekend, but that's more of a like fighting game thing with like they actually have several games. It's like a mini combo breaker, or maybe it's just like the winter combo breaker, if you will. But yeah, there's some stuff, but we from where we were at the end of the year to where we're at right now,
different.
It's definitely dry out here.
Yeah, this might have happened anyway. It's just like an off-season kind of thing, but yeah, it feels a little different now. But wanted to talk about a couple things. First up is Fire Emblem Engage.
Which 100% you have not played and have no intentions of playing. I know that.
Heavens no, there's no way. I've always like seen Fire Emblem from afar, and I'm like, maybe that looks kind of, I don't know.
Well, you like tactics, don't you?
I love tactics.
Well, I think you would like this one if you skipped every cutscene. That's basically what I would, because those cutscenes aren't for you.
No.
But the gameplay is very fun, and there's some pretty cool stuff. Plus, the actual like animation during the battle is really good in this game. So I like that. And I think knowing you, I feel like you specifically, I don't know what your favorite units are in tactics, but I feel like you would like Luis because he's just like this tank.
Okay.
Like he's just like he's literally just tanking everything. He's weak against magic, but anything like physical does like no damage to him. And then he'll just so it's like bing, no damage, and then he kills, and then he's so nice about it though. Like he's always smiling. So.
Yeah. Okay, that's fun. I like that.
It's funny. It's just like gets a hard kill. He's like, man, he's like, man, that was thrilling. It's like, all right, bro, what the? So, but yeah, it's a good game. I think I'm not really a super huge fan of Fire Emblem either, but I do like tactics myself, and that's probably why I've skipped so many other Fire Emblems because everyone has made them sound way worse.
Sure.
Three Houses sounded way too long. Yeah. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, I just was not playing. I was not even looking at those games during the time that those came out, and so, but I played Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh,
and that was
okay.
Fun.
That was the Dynasty Warriors one, right?
Yeah. I like that a lot. Those are fun. So, but yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's a good game. I think it's kind of like on the internet, it's been weird because I feel like some people are like, "Oh, is this a good game to start with?" And most people say yes, but then there's like so super hard, diehard. I've played every Fire Emblem fans that are like, nah, bro, you got to go back and play the one from 1988. I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, we're just, can I play this game and enjoy it? Like, that's what I did.
The fans go crazy. The Fire Emblem fans are actually kind of nuts. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The Fire Emblem fans remind me a lot of the Monster Hunter fans for anybody who got in past World. Because they're always like, because I didn't give a shit about Monster Hunter until World. And then they were like, what's your favorite Monster Hunter? And I was like, well, I like Rise because it's new and it's fun. Yeah, man, if you like this one, you got to go back and, no. No, I've tried and played old Monster Hunters, and what happens is all the things that are like quality of life buffs in the new Monster Hunters are not in that game anymore, and I'm
Dude,
upset.
yeah, yeah,
Why
yeah.
does my pickaxe break? Why do I need a net? Why does that break? Like, you know what I mean? Like that. I just don't want. I don't want to have to think about stuff like that. I want to make my weapon,
Yeah.
go out and hunt and do cool stuff, and then make armor out of the things that I've killed. Like that's what I want to do.
The games are iterative, and you don't want to like have the clunkiness of the early ones because that's
Yeah.
like a totally different game entirely. It's a similar thing in like Souls games. They have very like if you play the first one now, it's still good, but like by the time we're what Souls 1 came out in like 2015, 2014, we're like 7, 8, 9 years later. It's like it's not even close. It's it's different. So that's what's different about this one. That's like I don't. From like a viewer perspective, I don't know what's different about like Engage than anything else. Like, how is Fire Emblem changing though?
The rewind feature go crazy, so
That sounds like
you
cheating.
Yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't always save you. Like if you're, you can only rewind so many times. And if you're playing on a harder difficulty, you still like I try to rewind to like grab the thief was stealing two things, and I was like, oh, I'm one turn back, maybe I can rewind and
Sure.
beat him to the thing. And I went rewind one turn back, and it didn't work because I had to like there was like 4 or 5 units in front of him that I had to kill, and I was like, there's no combination that I can kill these 4 or 5 units and move someone further enough to catch him. So just had to restart that whole thing. Also, yeah, as verbatim said, there's a lot of fan service to the older games because you have your new characters, but all the old characters come back in rings, so you get to like fuse with them, aka engage with them, and that's a pretty cool little mechanic. And then, I mean, as far as like everything else, I think the main difference. Well, one, it looks good, it looks amazing, and two, just like there's more units and different stuff that you can do now in this game in comparison to older games. And so there's nothing like revolutionary, I guess. It's just all the components make a good Fire Emblem game.
It's all put together in a good way.
Yeah.
I feel that. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like there's like some game break like, oh man, we can never go back. You know what I mean? Like it's like in Rise, using Monster Hunter, like once you got the wire bugs, movement is insane. And like that was just something that you did not have in older Monster Hunter. So like that's one of the things like I'm kind of surprised. I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do in the next Monster Hunter, or will they keep that in, or are they going to come out with some other thing that like can replace that and still make it good. But in this game in particular, I don't like, because I've played some older Fire Emblems like Sacred Stones and stuff, but like there's nothing like so different about this except for the fact that it's it's 2023, so it looks better. And then just the fact that it's just kind of polishing off stuff that Fire Emblem was already known for.
Sure. So it's just generally better, just across the board.
In my opinion. Now the Fire Emblem super fans, they're always going to find something to be mad about because that's just what super fans do. Like they hate everything that they love, and they think that they can make games better than everybody else. But that's a super fan for you.
I feel that. Yeah. I'm probably never gonna get into the Fire Emblem series just because it feels so like I'd be so late now. Like those games are old. There's so many of them.
Well, I mean, you can just hop in on the next one.
I guess, but I feel like I want to.
You can hop in right now. To be honest, what are you playing?
Martha's in there though. Like I want to know where Martha's from. I'm actually playing Pikmin 2 right now, so I'm very busy.
Okay, well, Martha's in there, and I'm pretty sure there's lore that you could read if you really cared about that. But knowing you don't care about that. Come on, let's be real.
I mean, I would want to know.
What's the last story game you really paid attention to the story?
Oh, Pikmin 2. I actually don't. I actually don't know. I don't think I play story games anymore. Actually, genuinely, I'm thinking about it. I don't. No. There's nothing. I don't play games for stories anymore, which is wild.
I mean, even like I'm currently now, going back through, through Horizon. Like I'm trying to finish it now, and even as much as I love that game, have like skipped through a decent amount. I skipped through a lot of the side quest storylines because I don't care about those. Like I need to know the main story and like what's going on with that. Yeah. But like once I sit down with another villager and there's a base over here and my mom is stuck all right, cool, just skip.
Bro,
I'm gonna go save your mom.
Skipping that. I literally am just because like it's very rare that they give you anything of note or value. Like I think that's the frustrating thing for me is like in a game there are like 60 cutscenes and maybe 2 of them are poignant. Like 2 of them are interesting, and then the rest are just like, ugh, go to X, get me Y. It's just, I don't know. I'm not feeling it, but
You said verbatim says Coney AFK on triangle strategy. He would not like engage.
that's true.
Because you're going from the least anime tactics game to the most anime. I would beg to differ. Triangle strategy is probably more anime based off the sheer amount of cutscene and filler you have to go through before you do anything. Like
There's so much.
I played. Triangle strategy came out during Summit, and I played for 3 hours and did one battle. To say I even played is like a lie. I watched a movie for 2.5 hours.
I had the same thing. Yeah.
And did one battle. It was like, yeah, nah, that's not. I couldn't. So that game is just sitting on my Switch with like 5 hours of playtime. I was gonna skip through, but you have to make decisions. So like, you're skipping through, and then you get 3 options. I'm like, I don't know what the heck I was talking about.
No, it's bad. You're like, what is this dude even? Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
I remember playing that demo of Triangle Strategy, and it was a nightmare. It was so bad. So. All right, on to our next thing. Next topic that we have on the docket was the Dead Space remake. Have you played this yet? Because it's on there. I haven't played it.
Any Dead Space. Why did you...
I thought I would play it by now. Wait, did I say Dead Space, or I thought you said it?
No, I would have never said that.
All right, well, I would love to talk about something else, though. Pizza Tower came out. Pizza Tower is a lot of fun.
Okay, there we go.
Pizza Tower is a Wario Land game. Actually, I've been playing a couple things. I've been playing Pizza Tower. I've been playing Hi-Fi Rush, which you might like. Have you seen anything on it?
Yeah, everyone keeps talking to me about Hi-Fi Rush.
It's
sure
good.
It's a great game. No, it looks good. I am currently deep in 1 Flash Party, 2 Fortnite again.
You're back in Fortnite?
Bro, Fortnite is the best game ever, bro. I promise you. You don't even like. How do you how do they do it? Like, I'm not even there to play anymore. I'm just doing stuff on the island. It's like, how do they do it? The game is supposed to be competitive, and there's people in there sweating all day, every day, and I'm just in there like driving around cars, doing backflips on motorcycles, and like.
You're deep in
Fortnite.
it. Okay.
Fortnite is fun. Like, and also they got the Dragon Ball skins. I get to see Vegeta do the gritty. When would I ever get to see Vegeta gritty? Like, he's never doing that in Dragon Ball. Like, that's not happening. So.
Fortnite amazes me because it's now been out for like a while now, but it still feels so. They're still adding so much to it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I just like at some point in time, well. That's the other thing we're going to talk about soon because we have I have some gripes with Epic, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. But yeah, I've been playing some Fortnite. I've been playing some Horizon again, and of course Fire Emblem Engage. So I got a lot of things to play. Also, yeah, man, you should get on Flash Party. I feel like you would like the heavy characters because I think you like to do heavy character one button shenanigans. And there's a character perfect for you. His name is Miko.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say Macaron. I've seen him.
Macaron's up there too, but his name is Miko, and all you're going to do is position yourself in a good spot to hit side B and roll out on people. Like,
all right, sure.
That's what you're going to do. And I know how you play. You have a good understanding of one button mastery. That's how you. What was that? The Coney's trick, good for one stock on Wario.
The coupon combo. The coupon combo. Yeah, I'm looking him up. Is it this new Yeti looking dude?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
If he has a rollout side B where he turns to a big snowball and then like explodes or whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing about that move is if you block it, if you're playing teams, if you block it, anybody else can come over there and hit that same shield and break it.
Okay.
And if they don't block it, they're just stuck in it. So as your teammate, I can just jump in there and hit them with anything while you're rolling out on them. And there's no team attack. So
there's no team attack. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, bro. So it's there's some cheesy strategies in there. And I feel like you would like that. And I play a ranged character, so almost every person that you hit with a rollout will just die to a charge shot, or I can play Sandy and just down air them.
I'm looking at their Twitter. Sorry if you guys hear this noise. I'm looking at their Twitter right now. I'm looking at the characters. I mean, the characters are kind of appealing visually. I just maybe there are too many games out, dude. Especially like,
bro, this is definitely one of those games. Like you play for like an hour at most a day and then just kind of hop off. Now people, I'm like, the grinders are out. Okay, those people are out here playing because it's a platform fighter, and everybody knows that when a platform fighter comes out, everybody wants to be the best because they can never be best in their main platform fighter, which is Smash. So that's where all the egos come from. I was playing doubles yesterday with one of my friends, one of my subs, and I played against another Sandy. Well, I played against another guy who apparently played Sandy. He got into the chat and said, "My Sandy would have smoked your Sandy." And I was like, "Well, then play Sandy." So then we got into a game again, and I smoked him even harder than the character he was playing before. And I was like, "See, this. What's the point of talking? We could have just, we could have just
have to
had
say
a
anything.
nice game. We could have had just a nice game. GG's. That was fun. Let's move on to the next guy." But nope, you wanted to talk that mess, and I was like, "Well, play Sandy again, and I'll see you next time." And I saw him next time, and he got absolutely destroyed.
That's tough. You could have just left it at that. He didn't have to add on to it and make it worse. That's tragic. Yeah. I might give it a shot. I don't know. I'll think about it a little bit. But
It's free.
Well, that does help. I mean, if I don't have to, not committing to it or anything, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see, bro. Well, I'm gonna get you in there. Well, see, you're just too busy now. But back in the
That's
day,
true.
we used to be able to get Coney to play a couple. Like we used to be able to get him on League.
I can't do it.
He's working, bro. He's content focused. How does he get the content out of League?
It's tough, dude.
Well, actually, I think you could. There's one idea I have before we get into the last topic, though.
For League content.
Yeah, bro. You could just go back to doing that Twisted Fate backdoor and see how many games you can win. Like,
I don't think that works anymore. The game got changed so much. Like, I don't think that play works like they had to have taken that out.
Probably.
Ice Lotus said, "What about DKO?" Oh, dude, what about DKO? That's crazy too.
We liked that game. It was fun.
I really enjoyed it. There's too much stuff, dude. There's too many games. And with that in mind, we're gonna go on to our third topic. But I think we have an ad read, right? We gotta talk about.
Oh yeah, we do have an ad read before we get to our third topic.
Because if I look it up on Discord, your face is gonna go away. So.
No, I got it, bro. TK Breeze, could you do something for me? I got you, bro. Here we go. Let me. Can you read to the kids for me?
Talk about Factor Meals for me.
There's Factor Meals, bro. This new year, you've got goals, and Factor is here to help you achieve each and every one of them. Save time and have the energy you need to tackle everything on your to-do list with Factor ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door, like this. There it is. It's at your door. You see that? All right. Get Factor and not only skip the trip to the grocery store, but skip the chopping, prepping, and cleaning up too. Factor Fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat and enjoy. Actually, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's 2 minutes to heat and enjoy.
Yeah.
No matter what your style is, Factor has the meals to help you live to the fullest potential. We got keto, we got calorie smart, we got vegan plus veggie, and protein plus meals on the menu each week, prepared by chefs approved by dietitians. Each meal has all the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long. That's not just for 12 hours. It's 24 hours. So
all day.
Check it out. You know what I mean? All day. You know what I mean? With 34 chefs prepared, dietitian approved weekly options, there's always something new to try. Plus, you can round out your meal and replenish your snack supply with an assortment of 36 plus quick bite smoothies and juices and more satisfying add-ons. So definitely check all that out, man. Head over to factormeals.com/y'allgaming60 and use the code y'allgaming60 to get 60% off your first box. That's y'allgaming60 at factormeals.com/y'allgaming60 to get 60% off your first. Why is there so many? 60% off your first box. I will be doing that right after this because I didn't realize we even had this sponsor, and now I need to use it because well, it's a snowstorm down here, and I don't feel like going to the grocery store. So thanks, Factor.
Dude, I was gonna say I didn't realize it was that bad. Vince got a huge tree landed on his car and shattered the back windshield. Vince's car is screwed, dude. Like,
yeah, that didn't happen to me, but
well, yeah, obviously.
LOL. No, I'm kidding. I'll be right back. Let me open the door real quick.
Yeah, well, yeah, your car didn't get blown up. Yeah, apparently there's a big ice storm down in Texas, which is crazy. Yeah, but Vince still got the video out today, and it's doing 2 out of 10 on the Kona YouTube. So God bless him for that. I apparently simply was posting pictures too. There's just like an ice storm going down.
All right, I'm back.
There's like an ice storm in Texas.
All right.
I thought it didn't snow down there. I'm looking at pictures.
It's not supposed to, and that's why.
Like,
why no one's. That's why no one's prepared. It's not supposed to be snowing down here. Like that's just. This is the second snowstorm that they've had in the last like 4 years, and I know how to deal with this because hashtag East Coast, but I don't trust anybody else in Texas. So,
do not get out on those roads.
Speaking of things I don't trust Epic anymore. Why? Because they shut down Rumbleverse. Come on, bruh. That's our third topic for the day. Rumbleverse is being shut down. Why? We're not completely sure yet. And yeah, just it's sad because I feel like, in my opinion, I think Epic knows that, like, literally Fortnite is your cash cow. Let's just keep making a bunch of money.
Right.
That's fine, right? That doesn't mean that you can't take a little bit of that money. Do the Mr. Beast thing. Take your money, okay, funnel it into something else that people like, and then get on for it, of course. But no, I mean, just, take your money. You're gonna make all that back anyway. Like, whatever money that you potentially could be losing on any of the other games that you could be making better, Fortnite will just make it back. Like,
Yeah, but for
that's
how long do you have Rumbleverse on? Like, if Rumbleverse can't sustain itself, how long do you have it on life support? Like, how
I don't
long
even
does
know.
Fortnite
I don't
have to
even
pay
feel like
for
it couldn't sustain itself though, because I feel like
No?
people were playing. I mean, maybe not Fortnite levels, but how many? Is there a way to say how many
I
people
don't know. I don't know if you can on Epic.
are playing Rumbleverse right now? Rumbleverse player count. Oh, okay. Video game stats. Is that
Is there a way to see
is that
it?
real? No, I guess not.
If I had to guess, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. That feels wrong to do. I'm sad about Rumbleverse because it seemed like a really sick idea. It was very fun for a lot of people. But live service games just don't work now.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair.
They
It's
just
just,
straight up don't work.
yeah. I mean, we were talking about. I was thinking about this the other day too. This is like, it could the amount to keep the servers up, could be an issue
Sure.
because right now Rushdown Revolt is going back into like open or closed beta
Okay.
because it's easier to, like, when you have closed beta, you get to see how many people are signed up, right? So that way
Right.
you only have to have that much of a server. Like, all right, this is the max amount of people that could ever play at once.
Okay.
Let's
Sure.
have a server for that. When you're open beta or open anything, then you just have to have like servers ready to go because you can have a big boom or you could have nobody playing at all. And then when nobody's playing at all, but you still have all that servers, you're still paying the same amount. So I guess I can kind of get it, but like it's just sad because I feel like that game was so unique in comparison to all the other BRs. Like,
Right.
we've had shooting BRs, we've had the culling, which is survival BR, and then this one was a wrestling BR.
Yeah.
And I think that was just a really cool like avenue to explore. And I don't think that's going to get explored again outside of if Rumbleverse comes back in another way. But how do you do that now? Every time a game has died and tried to come back, it has been worse than the first version that it came out with. That's the same thing happened with Cullen. Cullen was great, and then it died, and then it came back, and everyone was like, "Why did you come back with this idea?" So
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I thought I saw somebody say that Rumbleverse, there might be an avenue for like a Steam release or something like that. I have no idea how true that is, but I thought that I saw that people were saying that there might be a future for it. I hope so, but if there is, what does that even look like? I don't think you could just put the same game out. You got to change it a little bit. I don't know, man. There are too many games.
There's too many games.
We've talked about this consistently for like a year on this show. It's just there's no way you can have a really fun game with a really sick idea with big people behind you, like big streamers and influencers and whatever, really liked the game and said as much and played it on their stream. It just didn't happen. And I don't know if Epic is like, I don't know. Unless we knew what the numbers were, we'll never know what it was like. Because maybe it was sustainable. Maybe it was like totally fine. It just didn't make money, but it just kind of went even. I don't know. It sucks. It's really
They're
sad.
shutting down a lot of stuff too. I thought for some reason Spellbreak was still up, but Spellbreak is gone as well.
That's gone too.
So,
yeah.
So I mean, look, man, Fortnite is definitely the king of BRs, and I don't really feel like there's like much competition with it. You have Fortnite, but except for other shooters, you have Fortnite, you have Warzone. Warzone's kind of kicking ass right now because proximity chat is funny and great for TikToks. You got Apex, which has also been doing great for a long time. And then there's like some that I'm surprised are still being played, but like around. Super Animal Royale is still out. Like that's a thing. Like people are really playing that. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just wild to see like what stays and what goes. So I don't know.
Yeah. It all depends on like who's making the decisions. Is it a big company like Epic or what? Or I can't get excited about these games anymore, dude. Like Knockout City, this game, like all those Roller Champions, all these games that like have seemingly cool ideas and then you play it and you're like, okay, this is cool, but like it's gonna be
What's
dead
next,
in
right?
a couple months. Yeah,
I think that was the big issue that we had with one Rumble. Well, actually, Roller Champions and both Knockout City. It was a
Right.
great week. That was a wonderful week. But it was like, what do you have? What are your plans after this? And it was like, well, we don't really have any. So it's like, all right, well, this is not a sustainable as long as you think. Like,
yeah,
the reason why these BRs continuously like live and thrive is because there's always changes in them in a reasonable time. You can't just give me a game like, and it's not even that big in the first place. Like the other thing about BRs too is there's like so many open-ended things you can do. Like with Fortnite, even in its first version of Fortnite, it was good because
right.
it was unique, it was building, and you could just try different stuff. All right, today I'm gonna do a shotgun only run. Today I'm gonna do a sniper only run. I don't know. Today I'm only gonna land at tilted towers, whatever. In these other games that like are good for some time, they're good for some time because they're fun for those few hours that you play. So
Right.
like Roller Champions, you can't be like, today I'm going to only skate backwards. Like, no one wants to watch that. Go win. Like,
Yeah,
you
got to compete. Go crazy. What's crazy is like there's just so much stuff to do in those games, in Fortnite and anything else. In games that are smaller, they're just not like Rumbleverse. Maybe you go all red build, like you only get the red thing, but even that is like you still have the fundamental gameplay. You can't just go fishing like you can in Fortnite. So, and even in something like League, it's like League of Legends. Like there's 150 characters, and you can build them in different ways and take them in different like. There's just an endless amount of stuff to do,
and the reworks too.
That too,
so
yeah.
That also helps. But yeah, I think there's a lot of good gaming ideas that come out that I think should almost come out like in a party pack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
Like put Roller Champions and Knockout City. Slap Mario's name on top of it. Call it Mario Sports Mix 3, right? Like
that actually would go crazy. Yeah, yeah. It sucks that you can't have like one solid idea and just make like a $20-$30 game and just like put it out there. I guess that's only if it's fully multiplayer though, because if it's multiplayer, then like you need people to play it with you, and that's always gonna be. I don't know. It sucks. It's really sad. And now games have become so disposable that like after a week, nobody talks about them anymore.
Jesus, yeah, bro. What? I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I almost forgot about Engage myself until I turned my Switch back on. I was like, oh, I am playing this game. So, but yeah, it happens quite a bit. I mean, Forspoken had its time in the spotlight with everybody talking about the dialogue, and I see nothing about it now. So, you know.
Yeah, these games just don't get much time.
So basically what we're saying is y'all need to slow down on these game releases, okay? I shouldn't have 5 different games coming out in 1 month and expecting me to be able to beat them all, so.
It's kind of our fault. I mean, it's a streamer thing because, like, streamers, they're onto the hot thing and then the next thing comes out, but there's such a gap. Like, right now we're in the middle of a bunch of good games, but we were in a long gap after God of War, and now I think there's a lot of stuff coming out soon. I mean, Resident Evil 4 comes out in March, so there's some other stuff, but.
Yeah, I mean that. I think the attention spans have been widely shortened.
Yeah.
So it's just like even like longer games are having a hard time, sticking, and then shorter games are having a hard time sticking because like people get their 10 hours of play and they're like, all right, I've experienced everything I need to experience.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just there's a lot. Yeah, you're spitting. Let's put it that way.
It's tough to exist right now as a game studio, but it's great as a gamer, and we hope you guys keep gaming. And that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. You got anything else for the people before we go?
Yeah, we're going back to streaming.
Right.
I'm gonna go do some more streaming stuff. So come back over to the TK Breeze stream. You can click this here.
Go do that.
Name, because I don't have the power to raid. And I will catch you over there. Thanks for watching.
Go send it. All right, we'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.